down in the Woodyard. We're making firewood. Here we go. Today is a beautiful day in the Woodyard. I am going to be making wood. We're going to be using the processor, but before I do that, I got maintenance I got to do. Yesterday, I moved all of the wood from here that was unloaded from John that came. I put the birch over there and the cherries on the other side of the truck, and I put maple and ash and elm over there, and I put oak over there, so I moved a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna shovel this up, sweep it up, put it in the bucket and go dump it, and then I'm gonna take my cookies from the last time I cut and go put those back in a cookie bin, clean up this stuff here. I am going to put some more fuel into the Thirsty Girl. Now, I don't have a good system yet. All I have is these 2 diesel fuel containers. So I went and filled them up last night because I'm gonna, every time I get gas, I'm just gonna fill them up until I get some type of a cart with a tank on it with a pump. I'm thinking about getting like a 50-gallon tank that I can put on my truck and go fill it and bring it back, because this thing likes to drink. She's a fuelaholic. So I was just looking here. This came full. Right now I'm probably at a little over half of a tank, and I haven't really run that much, so she likes to drink. And at $5 a gallon, yeah, so but it saves a lot of time and effort. So I'm just gonna dump this fuel in, and I'm gonna do that every time I go to get gas or whatever. I'll just keep filling those until I get a tank. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. I already have the truck hooked up to the trailer, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave my truck hooked up so that I can use the tractor for loading wood onto the live deck. But I just switched out to my bucket here so that I can scoop all this stuff up and clean it up before my wife sees it, because when she gets here she won't like this, because this is not supposed to be here. So I'm going to do some cleaning. Okay, so I learned some things about filling up with the cans. It's actually pretty easy because of where the nozzle is, and because the DEF container is right here, the pump for the DEF. You can actually set the edge of the can right on here, and it fits perfectly, so you don't have to hold it up in the air at all. It just sits, all you do is just balance it. And actually it's pretty darn easy. So the fact you can stand right up on top of here, I just hopped up on top of there and tipped it in, and it worked really good. So that was 10 gallons, so that was $50 worth, which gave me 1/6 of a tank. So, so I only need 5 more of those to fill it up. It wasn't empty though. It had about a half a tank. So basically 10 gallons is 1/6 of a tank, because it's a 60-gallon tank. So here, I'll take the camera off and I'll show you on the, come over here and I'll show you. Right there is where it is now. It was down to about here, so 1/6 of a tank. So it's your fuel indicator. You can see the tank goes all the way down there. So I've got 3/4 of a tank right now, so I'll be good for quite a while. But I just wanted to see what it was like, and I figure as much as I'm going to be doing, and if I get gas at least for sure once a week, most of the time twice a week. If I stop every time, fill these 2 up, maybe get a 3rd or 4th one, it's actually not too bad to do it that way. You can just lift them right up on top of here. They sit right here real fine. You can set them up right here. I hop up on top of here, set them up there, and then just dump them in, and they pretty much just empty. So it worked pretty good. I'm kind of happy that maybe I won't have to get a tank. Not that I wouldn't want one, but that worked pretty good. So now we're going back to the cleanup. Look what I have created. I've got piles of wood. Stuff's coming out here. I wanted to finish the deck the second time, so I had stuff falling out, but I figured I'd just chuck it in now. So I did 2 decks full, plus a little extra that was on the ground there. I ran for, I don't know, a little over an hour, hour and a half, something like that. I don't even know. I didn't look what time I started. I just kept going. I had a lot of really bad wood, a lot of crooked, nasty crap. There were a lot of bad words said because stuff was all over the place and branches that weren't trimmed off. You need good wood for a processor. I mean, I'm gonna have to start ordering better wood because that was some nasty crap that I had there. Not good stuff. So I'm gonna go dump this. First, I'm gonna pick up all these pieces down here, throw those in. I'm gonna go dump this back there. I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna start in on the birch down over there. We're gonna run some birch. Here we go. That felt good. The deck is loaded. It's ready to be processed. I also have this whole pile of birch over here that's ready to go. And I want to process it right now, but I can't. I had plans to work till dark tonight, but something came up very important. My son needs something. He's way more important than a couple chunks of wood. So I'm gonna go take care of some stuff with him. And then tomorrow, birch is gonna happen. I guaranteed birch tomorrow. We're gonna process it. We're gonna take big pieces of wood, make it into little pieces of wood. Tomorrow's another day. At 5:30 a.m. I'll have another video for you, and it'll be birch. Between now and then, go to my channel. There's 700 videos waiting just for you to watch. Good night, Irene.